Hello, everyone. Before I get started today, I just want to take a minute to thank everybody for being part of this year's Wisconsin Maple Syrup Producers Association Virtual Winter Institute. My name is Joel Elke, and I'm the Regional Sales Representative for Leader Evaporator Company. I live here in Wisconsin, and I am also a sugar maker. I run about 2,000 taps on a high vacuum tubing system near Merrill. I'm going to take a few minutes here today to talk about some tips and tricks that can help you maintain high production in your tubing system over the life of the tubing system, and also some products Leader Evaporator Company offers that can help you accomplish this. As everybody knows, the first year you install a tubing system is generally your best yielding year. This is because when you install the tubing, it is almost sterile and there's very minimal bacteria in that tubing. As the tubing system ages, more and more bacteria builds up in that tubing. That bacteria causes the trees to initially grow that, or begin to grow the tap hole shut sooner, thus shortening your syrup season and lowering sap flows throughout the tubing season. One of the first things a person can do to help maintain high production over the life of their tubing system is changing spouts annually. With plastic spouts, there's a biofilm that builds up in the porosity of the plastic, and there's no way to completely remove this biofilm from the plastic. Even boiling or soaking in bleach water or any other sanitizer may kill most of the bacteria, but you're never going to clean that biofilm that's building up on that plastic off, and that is a really good surface for the bacteria to start growing the next year. So first thing we want to do is remove our spouts from the last season when we're pulling spouts, take those spouts off and replace them when you're tapping next year. We recommend the check valve spout that the evaporator offers. We offer that in a spout and also a clear adapter. The check valve spout has a check ball in it that does not allow sap to flow back in the tree. After the sap leaves the tree, it then becomes inoculated with bacteria that's in the tubing system. So by putting a check ball in there, we can limit the amount of sap flowing back in the tap and the amount of bacteria flowing back in the tap. The first year in tubing system, the check valve spout is not necessary because the tubing system's clean. But after that, the check valve spout has been proven to show a return on investment by increasing our yields in the tubing system. Check valve spout was developed by Dr. Timothy Perkins at the University of Vermont and is a patented product by him. Another thing a person can do to maintain production over the life of their tubing system is changing drop lines on a regular schedule. We recommend changing drop lines every 3 years on a non-check valve system and every 5 years on a check valve system. By changing the drop lines, we put new tubing in that last section closest to the tree and give yourself kind of a fresh start in that bacteria cycle. There are some producers who choose to sanitize drop lines yearly. This has shown to have mixed results. There's some products that have shown okay results, some products have shown no results. Really nothing has shown good results year over year. Also, there's always the risk of chemical contamination in next season's sap when you use a chemical sanitization in the drop lines. To aid in the replacement of drop lines, Leader Evaporator Company offers pre-cut drop lines. We offer those in 2 of our tubing products, our Uni 50 tubing product and our Max Flow Flex tubing product. In the Max Flow Flex tubing product, the pre-cut drop lines are 50 cents a piece, and we offer a range of colors. In the Uni 50, they're 40 cents a piece, and we only offer those in blue. The Max Flow Flex drop line material, we offer in blue, orange, yellow, gray, and pink. The pink has the added benefit of contributing to breast cancer awareness. I'll touch more on this later. By using different color drop lines over different years, you can see which drop lines have been replaced and which drop lines haven't been replaced. I like using a different color drop line than what the tubing system color is. That way, if there's a tree that happens to not be tapped, you got missed when it was tapping, or a drop line that's fallen off, it sticks out a little bit more as we look across the tubing system. In my woods right now, I'm using yellow drop lines, and when I change them out, I'm going to go to pink. Both very high visible colors in the woods. I'd offered that we offer the pre-cut drop lines for 2 different tubing products. The main difference between these products is the translucency of the tubing, how well you can see through it, and also the flexibility of the tubing. The Uni 50 is a little bit less flexible than the Max Flow 50 is. To demonstrate that, I am going to show you 2 different pieces of tubing and how much they deflect with the same weight on them. So this is the Uni 50 with my tubing cutter put on the end of it, and you can see about how much is bending. Now I'm going to put that on the Max Flow Flex, and we can see how much more it bends just because of the increased flexibility. there's a significantly larger amount of deflection. This higher flexible tubing just allows for a little bit more reach and a little bit more give as you're trying to push the spout in, especially in wintertime when things are cold. I had mentioned before that we have our pink tubing product available. It's a new product for Leader Evaporator Company. And with that, we are doing some breast cancer awareness, and also a portion of the sales of each roll of that pink tubing get donated to the American Cancer Society for Breast Cancer Research. I'm going to go ahead and show a quick video that we made, just talking about that program a little bit more.
One in 8 women will develop breast cancer in their lifetime. Every 2 minutes, a woman in the U.S. is diagnosed with breast cancer. This year, some 42,000 American women will die from breast cancer. No one in our community should face this battle alone.
My name is Jake Irish. Born in Vermont, I've been working at Leader for 8 years. One day we were sitting around talking about new ideas, and I suggested that we do a colored tubing, and a pink would be great and go along with breast cancer awareness, and I thought it would work out great.
To do its part, Leader will donate a portion of all sales of its new pink tubing to breast cancer awareness. Together, we are stronger.
All right, so that's just a little bit talking about our pink tubing program that we have. We're pretty excited about that program. I'm pretty proud of that program. We're really happy to be able to give back to the community in a meaningful way by donating that money to breast cancer research. One other thing I'd like to touch on is the fact that Leader now is offering colored spouts. We have the 4713 clear spouts and the 4712 check valve spouts in a multitude of colors. They're same transparent clear polycarbonate plastic, just that there's a dye added to them to give them color. We offer those in the traditional clear yet, of course, and red, yellow, green, and blue. We're very happy to be able to offer colored spouts now. That's definitely an advantage for producers that have multiple people tapping and like to keep track of who taps where. It's a good way to audit tappers that you may have in the woods and kind of see who does a better job and who you maybe need to coach a little bit more to help with their tapping practices. Like I said, they're still clear plastics, so you still can see through them and see the sap flow very well through them. So it's still, you don't lose any benefits of the clear spout by going to a colored spout. So that's about all I have for everybody today, everything I wanted to talk about. I want to thank everybody for your time, and thank you again for participating in the Winter Institute this year. If you have any questions, you can either get them to me. My email address is shown below, or you can get a hold of any of our dealers. We have a number of dealers in the state of Wisconsin. That would be Dave Richter in Luck, Wisconsin, Pittman Maple Farms, Greg and Jason Pittman in Arkansas, Wisconsin, Eli Hosteller at Country Maple Supplies in Cashton, Wisconsin, Nick and Daryl Schulist at Schulist Sugar Barn in Whitburg, Wisconsin, and also Mike Orson at Autumn Ridge Maple Farms in Prentice, Wisconsin. So get a hold of any of those guys, find your closest dealer. If you have any questions about any products I discussed today, anything I discussed today, or any products Leader Evaporator offers, or feel free to shoot me an email and I can help get you in contact with your closest dealer or answer any questions you may have for me. With that, I just want to thank everybody and have a good weekend, everyone.